Hi guys, hi everybody. Welcome back after the international break. Now, this is the time to get serious about FPL again, isn't it? So, you can see that as per my previous video, I've always mentioned the need to score above 20% above the average points to get really a good green arrow out. But obviously, unfortunately for my case, it isn't the case. With only a score of 60 points, it is just not enough. So, a lot needs to be done. So, let's take a quick glance in my squad for that has performed in game week 3 earlier. So we have the introduction of Livramento, who unfortunately didn't get an assist, but however the future for him is bright. You can see that the way he is moving ahead for his team is brilliant. The way that he's controlling the right flank is brilliant, and Southampton seems like he has nailed his right back position. He has nailed his position his. So it will be interesting to see how Southampton starts to move further up the field with him and in his plans for game week 4 onwards. So it is an interesting one. So next we will see we will take a look. Unfortunately, Harvey Barnes has still not delivered despite me keeping faith with him for 3 game weeks in a row. Now, you can see Leicester's fixtures for this game week 4 obviously is against Manchester City at home ground, but however, the fixtures seem to turn for the better from game week 5 onwards, despite him having a zero point 0.2 mil value drop there. I'm still keeping faith with him because despite him only usually getting sub out at the 70th or 60 plus minute, so there's a lot of considerations here for FPL manager in terms of how long he will be on the field and whether he's providing that crucial assist or even a goal attempt. So the way Leicester City has lined up, it is still not that as exciting as how West Ham has played so far. But I can see the fixtures turn for him in game week 5 onwards, and he should be delivering then. So my point is I'm keeping faith of him. As of now, there's still no plans to make any much amendments here with Harvey Barnes here. Now, Fernandes Greenwood will still stay in my team. Obviously, United has a lot of changes. Daniel James has really left Leeds, and you can see Ronaldo in the picture shortly. Now, everybody is interested to know whether, hey, how is Ronaldo going to start? Is Ronaldo going to play a part for the game against Newcastle? I'm the person that will not make a move for Ronaldo this game week. You can see 1.5 million managers have done the move, and Social even said that he will be featuring at some point of time. So my gut feeling is he will not start, but he will be a substitute in this game week against Newcastle. Let's see if he makes the difference, and I'm interested to see how other players alongside him will be lining up against with Ronaldo in the side and without. So it is for me still a much wait and see approach for Ronaldo. Hopefully, I won't miss out too much points there. Now we have Salah and Jota. Jota seems to be starting quite clear cut with Firmino injury still on, and and the latest news is that the Brazilian players are able to be fielded against Premier League clubs this game week. So with or without Firmino here, I do feel that Jota has the ability to play in a little bit like a false nine position whereby he treads in and out of the penalty box so much that it gives me that little excitement to put him a midfielder up in the number 9 position. So why not? So Jota and Salah stays in my team this year. Okay, you can see overall I have made the 4 points 4 points hit last game week with the introduction of DCL as well as Livramento. Both has actually earned a 0.1 mil increase in my overall team value, which I think is very important because at the start of the game week we all want to get a good strong value. We all want a team that is building in terms of value so as to actually accommodate the likes of more higher premium players like a Lukaku or Harry Kane or even Ronaldo in the long run. So the overall value of team is important in this case, which hence I feel that the 4 point hit is justifiable in this case. With this young Liverpool both up by 0.1 mil, I'm happy as it stands. So for this game, for you can see the last game we didn't quite surpass my expected points tally, but I do look forward for game week 4 as we take a quick glance at how my team will line up now. The the key question here is, will I be playing a World Cup? Very simple. My answer is no at this point of time, despite you see my overall rank has dipped quite a bit there. So my take on this is very easy. I have when I start this game, this lineup from game week 1, I do see this game, this pool of players to stick with me for a couple more game weeks here, because the fixtures are good. I do like the my players here, and I don't think there's a need to rush to bring in players like Ronaldo. So I hopefully this is the right call. Now I'm keeping my transfer intact as well. I'm not doing any transfers this week. It is so tempting with a 2 game week of without FPL action. So I'm holding the transfer for next game week. Hopefully I can do a better decision then. Now Sanchez starts and goal against Brentford. I'm not certain this will be. I'm not certain how this will pan out, because it both are actually quite evenly, I would say. So it will be interesting to see if they can get a clean sheet there as well. Leeds against Leeds, Van Dijk should start, definitely start. But however, not confident of them getting a clean sheet there with a loud crowd at Ellen Road there. Uh, so home ground is so much of an important influence in this season, isn't it? Now, Liverpool at home against West Ham, also tricky fixtures. You can see I'm not really confident with my defenders here, so that this is something I need to fix really once I play my wildcard, because my defense is, I'm still not rock solid on any particular player. So a lot of things to do. I'm looking forward as a team. I'm looking forward to maybe around game week 7. You can see Chelsea's fixtures have changed, and Chelsea have been impressive at the back. So I do look forward to things like that, and you can see that there are a couple more 4.0 million defenders that are on the lookout. Brandon Williams at Norwich. I'll be watching how he plays against Arsenal as well. So Norwich fixtures are also quite moving to be quite favorable in the short term. So Brandon Williams is definitely on my watch list, definitely. Now, Marcel against Watford here, Wolves have been unfortunate. You can see that the amount of expected goals that they should be getting, and they were really unfortunate to be losing all 1-0 for 3 game weeks in a row. That should actually stop, because you can see that they have the potential to deliver. So it will be interesting to see how Wolves actually line up against Watford, and hopefully Marcel can get an assist and a clean sheet. That will be really ideal. Keeping faith with Barnes as usual. So Barnes against Manchester City, this is the fixture which I think he might start delivering, because you can see that he is at home ground, and Leicester loves to play against Man City. So I do not really think that this is a really I do think that this is a contestable fixture here. However, I do think that Leicester does have what it takes to actually score a goal or two. So we shall see how it pans out here. United against Newcastle, home ground, with the introduction of Cristiano Ronaldo. I do feel that as of now, Ronaldo, I will want to see more on how United will be playing with Ronaldo in the side. So for this game week, Greenwood and Fernandes, I do think that Greenwood still occupy the number 9 position until somewhere in the when it's required, the introduction of Ronaldo comes in to replace Greenwood there to be in the number 9 position. And let's see how Fernandes and Paul Pogba actually work together to provide the required assist or even the goal for United. Yeah, so I'm still keeping both of them in my team. My captaincy goes to Salah against Leeds, purely on the point whereby Salah is going for his 100th goal, and it is eminent. It's definitely happening. So you can see that Liverpool does have that little go to when they play against Chelsea. You can see that they keep pressing up ahead. So it's just interesting for FPL managers to have your players or even your captain to be doing so much action in the box. So we want them to deliver, and Salah is also on penalty duties for Liverpool. So against Leeds, whereby he previously scored a hat trick last season, so I do feel that there is some rewards here for Salah against Leeds United here. We have Dominic Calvert-Lewin here against Burnley. He loves playing Burnley, so and at home ground, I think he might be able to continue his winning streak. His sorry, not his winning streak, his goal scoring streak alongside Antonio. Same thing. They both should be delivering this game week as well. So, in fact, you can see there are a couple of premium forwards that are in line to feature against with Romelu Lukaku, Harry Kane, Cristiano Ronaldo. All is in the sideline. So all is in my watch list. Don't worry, we will take a quick glance at them again and understand which players will be the most ideal to start for the next game week. So this is my current setup. I do feel that there's a need for to get 25% above the average points to really get the green arrow there. I'm happy with the value of the team as it stands. The key thing is to get the points now, especially in my defense. That's where I'm really paying my attention to. So fingers crossed. Let's go for game week 4, and I'll see you guys again.